capable of doubling in size every 30 seconds. It gives off harmful vapors and carbon monoxide capable of choking you in a second and instantly killing you. It can be fueled by almost anything around us. I'm talking about fire. As a volunteer firefighter in Nassau County, I'm aware of the dangers and science behind fire. However, I'm also aware of the training, effort, and time it takes to respond to fires and successfully extinguish them, all the while saving life and property. On September 11th, 2001, I don't need to tell you what happened because you all know. But I can tell you who came to the rescue. That's right, emergency responders, most of which were FDNY personnel, 343 of which made the ultimate sacrifice and gave their lives on that fateful day. That's why it's unfortunate for me to tell you that the FDNY is facing doomsday. So, the plan. Commissioner Salvatore Cassano told the City Council, quote, "The department will be forced to close a staggering 62 fire companies and lay off more than 1,000 firefighters if the bad new state budget becomes reality." Mayor Mike Bloomberg was quoted saying that he would close South Beach Engine Company 161 and 15 others because the Uniformed Firefighters Association won't agree to reduce staff at 64 engines from manpower of 5 to a manpower of 4. I'm here to tell you that this plan is terrible. First of all, there is a set number of staffing on these engines and trucks for a reason. According to Uniformed Firefighters Association President Stephen Cassidy, with his 40 years of firefighter experience, quote, "Without having a roof man or an outside vent man to vent the building, people's lives will be clearly lost and firefighters will be in danger." Cassidy won't budge on staffing levels, calling it a risk to public safety, which brings me to my next point. The proposed plan is a big risk to public safety. According to Councilwoman Elizabeth Crowley, we cannot shortchange the safety of New Yorkers by forcing these cuts on our taxpayers. She also said that response times will go up throughout the entire city. This puts the elderly and youth at most risk. Al Hagan, head of the Uniformed Firefighters Association, said the very young and the very old are most vulnerable to fires and most at risk if there are cuts. He also asked, is it morally right to balance the budget on the weary shoulders of the elders or the tender backs of the young? I'll let you decide that one. In general, fatalities will rise if firehouses close. It's a fact. According to the article, fatalities on rise after FDNY firehouse closings. In January of 2004, nearly 8 months after Mayor Michael Bloomberg closed 6 firehouses, the fatalities rose and response times were up in every single borough. In fact, according to the preliminary mayor's management report, there were 29 fire deaths from July 1st to October 31st in 2003, before the firehouses were closed, compared to 18 deaths during that same period in 2002. So, I told you the plan, I told you why it's bad. Now let's look at some alternative solutions. First of all, you can scrap curbside box alarms. These are the emergency red boxes located on almost every corner in the city. You pull it and help arrives. They're no longer needed because, as you all know, everyone has a cell phone, so they're pointless. Also, it's a potential $6 million in savings on maintenance alone. Another solution is to issue violations and fines. Salvatore Cassano said that the FDNY will try to close the budget gap by issuing violations to building owners whose fire detection systems set off false alarms. And that happens daily throughout every 5 borough, so you can imagine what kind of money that will raise. The third, and what I think is the best way to alternative solution, is what Steve Cassidy suggests. The FDNY instead cuts some of its borough commanders or battalion chiefs. He says, quote, "Firefighters save lives, not New York City battalion chiefs. If there has to be cuts in the fire department, it should start with those who are not saving lives every single day." I'm sure you all can agree with me on that one. So, in conclusion, fire is dangerous to us all. We're all at risk, especially the youth and the elderly. Firefighters are our heroes that devote their lives to helping us all. Closing firehouses not only leaves firefighters jobless, but puts all residents of New York City at risk, and hence a terrible idea that should not even be considered. There are other solutions to the problem at hand. Don't take away those that help us at our worst hours of our day and our lives. Thank you.